Ich hab jetzt schon keinen Bock
I
drauf.
think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Stimmt, wir müssen jetzt wieder zurück erfahren, dass er doch nicht dahin gekommen ist. Ich habe jetzt schon keinen Bock mehr, das mit dem Mädchen zu machen, Alter. Wir wissen ganz genau, dass sie wahrscheinlich nur verängstigt war.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today. Oh, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think? Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
Ja, aber warum hat sie die Menschen ermordet? Weil sie Angst hatte, dass sie entdeckt wird. Was aber eigentlich schon zu spät war, wurde ja entdeckt, aber...
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Ich weiß, dass der da ist, Alter. Ich habe das Spiel schon mal durchgespielt.
Oh, you're not a clue. Oh,
Und wieder zurück.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
it's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No, I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Mein Husten wollte heute nicht aufhören. Ich wäre dessen so, dass er mir den Rücken eingerieben, wenn er hier gewesen wäre. Das ist ja jetzt auch eine Tasche, oder?
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you. Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh? Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Das Spiel macht's einem echt schwer, Alter. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Ja, ich habe nicht wirklich geglaubt, dass es besser wird. Interessiert uns nicht. Wir haben das dämliches Gelaber schon mal gehört. Oh, nächste Szene, oder? Jo.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this.
Hat er die Geräusche mit seinem Mund gemacht?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there. But you're actually pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
Ja, bis auf die gefressenen Typen unten im Deck. Im Keller. Im Schiffsbauch. Oder so.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
Heute war der Briefkasten leer. Hoffentlich bekomme ich morgen einen Brief von Sensoras.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil. What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe? I'm not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Das gestrandete Schiffswrack, das wir schon zum zweiten Mal besuchen.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of want and decay. Surely we can find these planks.
Can prob-
We're
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
Ja, der hat da leider ein bisschen falschen Gedanken gehabt.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're alright, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea.
Sure.
Sounds good.
The meal is on the cake.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other lead, we require...
Look, and there's still...
So, zack. Da stiefelt das Mädchen rein.
Wait,
I d-
weird.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains...
Ich find's immer noch geil, wie er sich halt erschreckt, ey.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It looks...
Then perhaps...
Lass doch das Scheißding einfach an, Mann.
What's an apple?
Perhaps...
Let's keep... Some...
Ich bin jetzt immer noch gespannt, was jetzt rauskommt, warum sie die anderen getötet hat.
This sure... Wait. The missing child left...
Man,
It was... until...
what the... That's weird.
Okay, gehen wir weiter. Woher wussten wir das? Wie wenn wir schon mal hier gewesen wären.
And how...
There's...
That what... A hidden room.
Vor allem, was die denn immer teilweise für mich wissen wir irgendwo haben.
These... I would...
Both...
The...
and...
That's...
We...
Oh, nochmal raus. Aber wir haben die Gedanken vom Mädchen und die gehört, ne?
This...
Ah, wahrscheinlich, weil die keine nun nicht. Ja, wobei, wir haben den anderen Schatten ja eigentlich auch gehört.
Don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
Wait,
Ah, das ist der Gesang.
whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice.
Which means the girl...
Hold a moment. Yes.
Onward and...
Jetzt hören wir, was er denkt.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well,
Looks like somebody's journal. It says the ship was attacked by some kind of monster.
Das haben wir das letzte Mal gar nicht mitgerechnet. Ich glaube, da war ich nie drin.
Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around the ship, killing everyone. Do you think that actually happened?
I cannot say. Though the term monster might well be referring to a shade.
Okay, das haben wir das letzte Mal mitbekommen. Also sie war der Schatten, der das Schiff angegriffen hat. Oh.
Oh, damn.
Perhaps it...
Another...
Just how many...
Let's get...
Und ab durch den Boden.
Fight?
Lecker.
Speak to me, lad. Are you...
I can't...
I sus...
The lantern got...
Is that...
Weiss!
About time?
Und jetzt wird's funny. Ouch.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from...
This can't be... What? Why did he... God,
Pull yourself... Remember the present...
I won't let the...
That's...
Jetzt sehen wir noch eine Szene von hier, oder? Warum ist das so gekommen? Hat er uns wegen dieses Körpers verlassen? Ich will doch nur mit ihm reden können. Ich will nicht, dass er Angst vor mir hat. Ich will nicht, dass er mich hasst. Ich möchte die menschliche Gestalt behalten. Ich möchte die Sonne mit eigenen Augen betrachten. Ich möchte schöne Lieder singen. Wenn ich also noch mehr Leute esse, kann ich vielleicht ein echter Mensch werden. Ah, shit.
Hey there, you two.
Hey.
Did we ever? But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah.
Good.
Jeez, you seem really down.
Tell me, Kaine, that...
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much.
There's a bunch of...
They all seem... They seem to be letters, but the pen... They seem...
Also kann sie ihre Gestalt nicht wirklich annehmen.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
This... The culprit...
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts! I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but... the girl is, you know, bleeding? I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Kaine!
We'll figure something out.
Two of them will... The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that. Shit! They're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Wow, wie einfach wir jetzt da durchgekommen sind. Also sie dachte halt, er hat sie verlassen. Shit.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person. I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with bases on them.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have. Did we get it? Oh, hell. That thing's huge. To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
Oh fuck, Alter, das hat eine riesige Explosionsfläche.
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it!
Oh, was war das jetzt? Warum hat es jetzt plötzlich wieder voll Energie? Oh ja, es regeneriert einfach wieder sehr geil.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing. Yeah, I can see that. Damn it. My word, if this continues...
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
This is here and now. Son of a... Is this thing immortal? How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Alter, wir können sogar stoppen. Nein, können wir nicht. Oh oh. Ich denke mir schon, Alter, geil, wir können es stoppen und dann... Ja, fuck, nee, können wir nicht, das lässt sich nicht weg.
damn it! Fuck!
Stop! No!
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed!
Stop! Don't hurt these people! So you've been lying to me this whole time? You're a monster!
It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
We can never be together! You disgust me!
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, there's someone else.
Fair enough.
Hey! Wait, is he? Come on. No.
It saddens this. Do not let.
Oh, das Spiel reißt einen echt um, ey. Boah, fuck, Mann. Ah. Mann, Mann, Mann. Und wie ich es gesagt habe, sie wollte halt mit ihm zusammen sein und irgendwie muss sie scheinbar Ich habe jetzt aber nicht ganz begriffen, warum sie die Idee hatte, dass wenn sie Menschen frisst, dass sie dann menschlich wird. Oder kann das sein, dass wie sie das Schiff angegriffen hat und die ganzen Menschen erledigt hat und gefressen hat, dass sie sich dann diesen Körper angeeignet hat? Und dann gemerkt hat, sie kann ihn nur halten, indem sie mehr Leute frisst? Shit. Ich meine, sie hatte sogar als in dieser Schattengestalt, oder in der Shade-Gestalt, hatte sie sogar die Schleife mit dabei, ne? Also die... Es war natürlich trotzdem nicht okay, dass sie die Leute umbringt, aber trotzdem. Fuck. Alter, die spielen den echt mit, ey. Oh, und das wird dann, ich bin dann gespannt, was wir dann rauskriegen, wenn wir dann den Schattenfürsten gegenüber sind. Oder ob wir dann noch was Neues mit der Devil und mit der Popola rauskriegen. Genauso, was die Keine dann am Ende machen wird, weil die geht ja dann nochmal weg. Und dass er sich noch um irgendwas kümmern muss. Vielleicht um ihren eigenen Schatten, um ihren eigenen Tod, weil der Emil nicht mehr dabei ist. Wir wissen auch nicht, was er zum Emil gesagt hat, als wir noch jünger waren. Oh, so viele Fragen, so viel noch zu machen. Ich bedanke mich an der Stelle bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns wieder in der nächsten Folge von NieR Replicant. Macht's gut und Servus.